What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Alex here. Last time on Kingdom Hearts, we took down the boss of Traverse Town, Guard Armor, with very little competition. He wasn't a hard boss at all. We met up with Goofy and Donald, who are now our party members, and they gave us a couple gifts, so let's take a look. So if we go into Customize, we see Fire is mapped to the triangle button. Now, what does that mean? We can assign a spell to the shortcut menu and cast it with L1 plus whatever it is. So if you look at the command bar at the bottom left corner, press L1, and now we can use spells. I don't use spells a lot. It's probably something I'm going to get yelled at for, and I don't really care, because I just don't use it a lot. Now, Goofy gave us something, in my opinion, more useful. Dodge roll. While we're moving, if we press square, we do a dodge roll. It's very handy for avoiding enemy attacks, as the name implies. I also noticed this between recordings. Blue Trinity mark. We learned about these last time, and there's actually 3 more we can get in Traverse Town before we move on with our journey. So, including this one. This one I think is just some money. So not, you know, super handy or anything, considering we got a lot of money from our friends, Leon, Aerith, and Yuffie. But we are going... Whoa, stuck. Stuck. Get it back. Alright, so can't go in through there. We need to make our way back to the 3rd district, the place where we fought our boss from last video. So I think I'm just going to cut to then. See you in a minute. And now I'm back. So in the 3rd district, there is a Blue Trinity somewhere. I think it's up here on top of this ramp. But, yep, there you are. So, next Blue Trinity. This is Trinity number 3. Just in Traverse Town alone. And there's other colors. If you noticed, I think it was last video, we could see a red Trinity. I didn't point it out or anything, but we could definitely go to it. And next up, over at this door with a strange symbol on it, if we... Oh, hit the wrong button.
Fire!
We can hit it with fire, and we can go through it. And we have a little bit of a platforming problem, which this is good practice for something later down the road. A couple worlds from now, we gotta do a very similar platform problem with water. And I think it's a little easier. It's not too hard or anything. So just watch if they're moving before you make your jump, because that makes it easier. I messed up on that one, but it didn't matter. And we come to this weird looking house. And, you know, around there's some more Trinities. Here's a yellow Trinity, for example. Treasure chest over there that we're not going to be able to get to. Yeah, just strange looking house. Let's take a look what's inside. If Goofy would get out of the way. Thank you. And we get a cutscene. Very plain looking house. Nothing in it at all.
There's something about this musty place.
Except Kairi, apparently. Because she's really there, right?
It reminds me of the secret place back home, where we used to scribble on the walls. Remember?
Yeah.
Kairi?
Sora?
Sora's hallucinating again, everybody. That was strange. I wonder why it happened. Well, well. You've arrived sooner than I expected. At episode 6? What? You knew we were coming? Of course. Are you a Heartless? Sora, he doesn't look like any Heartless that we've come across so far. Oh my, no. My name is Merlin. As you can see, I'm a sorcerer. I spend much of my time traveling. It's good to be home. Your king has requested my help. I don't have a king. Oh, King Mickey. Yes, indeed. Donald, Goofy, and who might you be, young man? I'm Sora. That's gonna get old, introducing himself. Ah, so you have found the key. Yeah, more or less. What did the king ask you to do? Just a moment. So this is Merlin from The Black Cauldron, a very underrated Disney movie that not many people know about. But he's, of course, inspired by the classic character of Merlin from, you know, Sir Arthur and Excalibur and the Sword in the Stone, that kind of thing. It's not so plain looking anymore. There now. Ahem. Your king asked me to train you in the art of magic. We can start anytime you like. Let me know when you're ready to begin the training. Oh, and one more thing. Hello, I'm the fairy godmother. Not the fairly godmother. Your king asked me to help you too. I will assist throughout your journey. I do not know how much I can be of help, but do stop by anytime. He's alright. He's pretty helpful. Save point here. And if we go around, we can talk to the fairy godmother. She's worried about Cinderella. That's stellar information. You can practice magic here. You can basically use all your spells in conjunction with each other and never run out of MP here. So if you just want to test out your moves, this is where you go. And there's another Trinity, if I line it up correctly. And this one's just some items and potions and stuff, which is useful. But I believe that's all the Trinities we can get at the moment. So we'll probably be done now. I just wanted to come show this off, the Trinity and stuff like that. Can I leave from here? I can. So, from the save points, you can go and get to the Gummi Ship. This is basically our level select. Green cursor shows your current position. Select your next destination with the cursor. Man, this is really basic stuff. So, if you look at the top left, you'll see the battle level. So that's 1 star. That's 2 star. So it implies that this place is easier than this place. So we're gonna do that. And here is one of my least favorite parts of the entire game, is the Gummi Ship segments. I think it's dumb. I don't like it. It gets improved in later games, but in the first game, it's just bad. It's something bad in a good game. It's basically like slower Star Fox and not as hard or challenging or fun. So it's inverted controls. I don't remember if you can change it. And for some reason, X being the attack button doesn't translate because X is brakes, or the starship equivalent of brakes. Your circle is your blaster. And later on, you can build your own ship, and it's a little more... You can do more things with it, but at this point right now, this is all we have to work with. Now, what are all these ships dropping? Pieces of ships that you can use later to build your own. I have never really gotten into this. You can go through the entire game just using this basic ship. You never have to build your own if you don't want to. Here's a blueprint that lets you build these ships if you have all the right pieces, I believe. And this is just really slow, and I will probably be cutting most of these out. I'll go through this one just because it's the first one and it's not too long. But Gummi Ship, I've never met somebody who's like, yeah, the Gummi Ship segments is one of my favorite parts of the game. I don't like them. They're not fun. I get what they were going for, but it's just not great. I think it's a weaker part of the entire game. And it's boring. Like, I don't know what to talk about right now. It's so slow. But here, that thing over there that I'm shooting on is our next world. So, not too long to get there. At least we don't have to deal with it for that long. Disembark. Oh man, this is awesome. Welcome to Wonderland. This isn't like the reboots, though. This is classic Alice in Wonderland, the first animated Disney movie. It's not like the live-action ones with Johnny Depp. Which I wouldn't mind seeing in a Kingdom Hearts game someday. That might be interesting.
I'm late. Oh dear. I'm here. I should be there. Oh, I'm late. Oh, the queen. She'll have my head for sure.
You think so? Alright, well, welcome to Wonderland. First things first, we got a Trinity. It's green. So, spoilers, we can't get that yet. The music in Wonderland is great for a little bit, and then it starts to get grating, if I'm being honest. It wears on you.
How did he get so small?
That was my question.
You're simply too big.
That tracks.
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
I didn't mean to.
Good morning. Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have
It's
to do
gonna
to
make
grow
me
small?
yawn.
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
Yeah, that seems safe. Just drink mysterious liquids. Just willy-nilly. Alright, bottoms up. I like how Sora drinks it, and it shrinks all of them. And now we're small. Another green trinity in there. Oh, more soldiers to deal with. Combat is way easier once you get party members. Oh, and that, I just reminded myself to show something off here in a second. More of that stun impact. Oh, I keep pressing L2 to use fire. There we go. Man, that hurts pretty hard. That's good. Alright, so if we go to configuration... Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I know you can do it. Okay, customize. So if you go to Donald and Goofy, you can basically list what they say, and you can do it manually. You can do like presets. I always go into manually. Regular attacks, constantly. Offensive magic, frequently. Frequently. Occasionally. Do that. And you can do it however you want. Whoop. That looks fine. I just like messing with them because Donald and Goofy can be a little silly with how much stuff they waste. Are you not going to let us in? Okay. Wonderful. So we got to figure out a different way. Ah, man. Oh, these are new enemies. Red Requiems, I believe. Because I think the blue ones are called Rhapsodies. Spoilers, there's blue ones, and yellow ones, and green ones. And some people may be wondering, where do I get these names from? It is their official name. You can check what they're called, which I may show here in a second, actually, after we can get into our menu. Because you can't get into your menu during combat. You just can't do it. So if we go into Jiminy's Journal, this keeps tracks of everything. Like, we've done 4 out of 17 of the Blue Trinities, which is pretty good for how early we're into the game. If you go into characters, you can go through, it'll show you things, like the main characters and such, and you can look at what these are called, and those red ones are actually called Red Nocturnes. My bad. But these are called Soldiers, Shadows. The bosses are even listed too. The Dark Side, the Guard Armor. We haven't fought too many Heartless, but there's definitely a lot. So in order to get past, we actually need to get big again. Which is just fun game design. And then push that in. And then is there anything else we can do while we're big? I don't think so. This room is... Wonderland is both big and small. It's hard to explain, but as you'll see us go through it, you'll understand. Red Nocturnes. You don't want to hit them with fire magic. They'll absorb it and heal as a result. And I think in later games, if you hit them with fire magic, they power up too. Don't quote me on that, though. So we don't we have 3 ways of fighting enemies. We have hitting them, we have stun impact, which we don't really get to choose when that works. And then we have fire magic. And that's pretty much it right now. Combat does get more complicated later on, though. So let's go into the Queen's Castle, where the rabbit was late. Did you guys catch that? That he was late? It's easy to miss that. He didn't say it that much. He seems like he's on time, though.
Court is now in session.
I'm on trial. But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
It really is,
Well,
though.
have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen.
That's awesome.
But I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Blah, blah, blah.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling?
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah. And that's
Yeah,
against
but we're the good
rules.
guys.
The court
We gotta help
finds
out.
the defendant guilty as charged. For
Aw,
the
man.
crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart.
That's just messed up.
Oh,
Whoa!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there.
Who are you?
Good guys to the
How
rescue.
dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Bring me evidence of Alice's innocence. Fail and it's off with all your heads. That seems a bit extreme. Gather as much or little evidence as you please. Report back here once you're ready. So that brings us to the gimmick of the level right now, is we have to find evidence to prove Alice's innocence. The thing is, you don't have to, is the fun thing. You can just do whatever you want. You can go in with no evidence, and I'll explain that a little more later. But for now, we're going to end the video here, and I will see you all next time. Bye.